What's up, everybody? We're back. Here's our sorry being gone. We've been doing this, that, and the other, and just lost track. But today we're on Proverbs chapter 5. Okay? This Sunday, which is the 10th, we're back in service. Alright, church is back open. We'll start having our normal Wednesday nights, our normal Sundays, youth stuff going on. This Sunday is Mother's Day, so maybe a family service in the church building. So we'll see. All right. But this Sunday, 10 a.m., church is back. Also, Thursday night, we're going to be live streaming with Tom. Thomas from Camp Birdie, since he's back in session now. And so their Wednesdays are full with doing normal church service. So now we're moving to Thursdays. We enjoy doing it. We hope you guys enjoy listening and getting some knowledge from it, hopefully. So yeah. But today, Proverbs chapter 5, verses 15 to 23, because it all goes together, I have 3 points, and then we'll call it a day. Sound good? Sweet. So, 15. Drink water from your own cistern, water flowing from your own well. Should your springs flow in the streets, streams in the public squares? They should be for you alone, and not for you to share with strangers. Let your fountain be blessed, and take pleasure in the wife of your youth. A loving deer, a graceful doe, let her breast always satisfy you. Be lost in her love forever. Why, my son, would you lose yourself with a forbidden woman, or embrace a wayward woman? For man's ways are before the Lord's eyes, and he considers all his paths. A wicked man's iniquities will trap him. He'll become entangled in the ropes of his own sin. He will die because there's no discipline, and be lost because of his great stupidity. Alright, so this whole section is talking about being satisfied with your wife, being satisfied with your spouse, alright? Your husband. We see a lot of marriages failing today in America. We see a lot of divorce because people aren't satisfied with their spouse. In my opinion. Right? They lose attraction. They might have married her or him because they were attractive. Like, ooh, this would be hot forever. Next thing you know, you wake up next to him. It's like, oh my gosh, who did that marry? Right? Could be shallow stuff like that. Could be deeper stuff, right? I don't know every marriage in America. However, there's a problem. And for us today, for you guys today growing up, I hope that you will find a spouse who loves God first and foremost. Because if they love God with all their heart, soul, mind, and strength, they will love you correctly. Okay? Because marriage isn't just about sex. Marriage isn't just about having kids, right? There's more to it than that. It's deeper than that. And so this whole passage right here. First point is, don't just have sex with anyone. First point. Don't just go sleep around with anyone, right? We understand that sex was made for marriage. God created sex. Sex is good. Sex isn't evil. But sex was made for the marriage bed. When it's misplaced, when it's used before marriage, then it becomes evil. Because you're taking what God made for good and taking it to mean sin. So evil, right? And so we need to understand that sex is great, but when it's in the marriage bed, this is why verse 15, drink water from your own cistern. Have love, passion, all these things in your own spouse. Not in anyone who's around. Not anyone who's like, ooh, I'm free. Not your 3 a.m. booty call, right? You don't want that. You don't need that. As you get older, and as you find the perfect woman or man for you, the one, right? Then, after you get married, always be satisfied with your spouse. Always be satisfied with your spouse. Number 2, don't share your wife or husband with another. Verse 17, they should be for you alone and not for you to share with strangers, which is pretty much common sense, right? You would think that that's common sense. Don't share your spouse. obviously, right? But have you guys noticed there's a lot of open relationships I see on Facebook and stuff like that. Like these videos, these YouTubers, like, oh yeah, we're married, I have 2 wives, oh, I have 2 husbands, oh yeah. What the heck, right? Doesn't make sense to me. It's sad that we even have to say this. Oh yeah, just you and your spouse belong to each other and that's it. Don't share your spouse with somebody else. If you share your spouse with somebody else, you're dumb. That's disgusting, right? We don't want that. So that's common sense. Number 3, last one. The last one. So we have, don't just go have sex with anyone. Don't just go and have sex with whoever wants to, whoever is hot, all this crap. You don't need that. It ruins you. It does. Trust me, I know. Number 2, don't share your wife or your husband with another. Obviously, right? I don't think anyone in the right mind would do that, but people do that today, and it's really gross. Number 3, don't be stupid. 23, he will die because there's no discipline and be lost because of his great stupidity. When you're married, verses 20 to 23, talks about adultery. So when you're married and you're cheating on your spouse with somebody else, you're doing adultery. You're in the sin of adultery. And that's horrible. You are cheating on the person who God has given you for a little one-night stand that will please you for a second. Why? I don't understand these. I don't understand, right? This is why it is so important that you find someone who loves God. It's easy to date whoever you want. It's easy. You can date this person and this person. It's easy. But marriage won't be easy if they don't love God and you do. It won't be easy. It'll be hard. It will be very hard. And so you need to be smart about who you date, who you marry, or who you plan on marrying. Which probably should be a while from now, but you never know, right? If you are in the sin of adultery, the verse tells us that you will get trapped and it will destroy you, which it does. You guys probably see marriages destroyed by adultery. The husband wasn't satisfied, so he cheated on his wife. The wife wasn't satisfied, the husband's always gone at work, and so she finds some younger guy, right? It's in the movies all the time, and it's disgusting. It's sad that this is real life. You know, God made marriage for a reason, and people are just destroying that picture. Destroying that picture of Christ in the church, and it's horrible. So we need to understand, or we should understand, that marriage is sacred, and you need to be careful who you spend the rest of your life with. Be careful. Who do you want to spend the rest of your life with? Someone who loves God and loves you, or someone who's more focused on everything else but God and you, right? Be careful. Be careful. Okay, number 1, don't have sex with just anyone. Obviously, right? Don't sleep around. You get pregnant, you'll die. Boys, you'll just die. Number 2, don't share your wife or your husband with another. Duh. Number 3, don't be stupid. Don't cheat on your spouse, right? Work things out. Oh, yeah, you get in a fight? Work it out. Talk like adults, because that's what you will be, all right? So, this is fun talk. Always be satisfied with your spouse. Love God first, and through that, you will be able to love your spouse correctly. Amen?